So I charge like, $22
Yeah.
per hour. Some people complain that the prices are going up and so on. You can, let's say, expect unexpected.
Yeah.
So I would say around 600 USD is spent on accommodation. You can live an incredibly nice life, but sometimes you can feel a bit isolated when you're living like the digital nomad life.
All right, we're here in Da Nang now.
So we're spending a little bit over 2 months in Da Nang this time. And so far the community has been very welcoming and we met a few friends. So Da Nang has a reputation of being super affordable. It is the next digital nomad hub. So we decided to interview some of the friends we met and just have a discussion to them about what life is like in Da Nang and whether it is still as affordable as they said and as good as they said. So let's dive in.
Hello.
Hello.
Please tell us your name and how long have you been living in Da Nang and what actually brought you here?
Yeah, so I'm Pablo, I'm from Poland. I've been living here since almost 3 months. What brought me here? I really like Asia. I enjoy food here.
Yeah.
Local people are so friendly.
Yeah.
So I think those are the most important reasons. And also I pretty enjoy traveling and I don't have any problem with the digital nomad style of living.
Okay.
I like it. Travel with one backpack only.
Right.
So that is a little challenging.
So I guess you're by yourself or?
Yeah. Right now I'm solo travel. I used to like travel with my ex-girlfriend before, but right now I came on my own.
Yeah. Cool. What was your initial expectation of Da Nang? And has it changed since you've been here?
I thought about the traffic.
Yeah.
And I think the traffic is, really, let's say you need to be focused all the time and you can, let's say, expect unexpected.
Yeah.
So it means you think that there is nothing on your right.
Yeah.
And there are like, for example, 3 guys trying to, overtake you at the same time.
Right.
So every single time when you try to make any maneuver, turn left, turn right, you need to be aware there are like people all around you. Like they could be, and probably they are.
Yeah.
So you need to be really careful.
Yeah. So the traffic.
The traffic, yes.
The traffic
for
is
sure.
crazy. And what do you do for a living?
I teach English online. I have my students in Poland.
Yeah.
I teach only adults. I'm self-employed, so I don't work for anyone.
Yeah.
Also, I'm quite flexible for my students.
Yeah.
And I have been doing that for maybe 7 years.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
So it's been like I started before pandemic.
Yeah. Okay. So next question is, how much do you earn like per month?
So I charge like, $22
Yeah.
per hour. But, from that, I need to pay maybe 25% in taxes.
Yeah.
So it means, but part of it goes for healthcare and also retirement.
Yeah.
So it's not like only like wasted money, but also, because potentially I could, change my tax residency, but I don't want to because I think about the pension. So I think and also I have the healthcare inside that.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you find that good for you to live in Da Nang at the moment?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also in Poland, because generally, when it comes to, cost of living, I need to disclose that, for maybe like, 6 years. I'm not sure if you're familiar with FIRE movement.
No.
FIRE stands for financial independence, retire early.
Right.
So this is the idea of having enough money to, let's say, to be able not to work.
Yeah.
So there are many versions of FIRE movement. My idea is not to maybe retire early, but to, let's say, limit time that I normally work.
Right.
Just to have, more free time to enjoy life.
Yeah.
So that's why, I always try to, let's say, earn more than I spend.
Yeah.
And the rest invest.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, so then I can also make it easier, generally Asia, because the cost of living is lower.
Yeah. Cool. Can you describe the expat or digital nomad community here in Da Nang? Was it easy for you to find someone like Mike in Da Nang, or is it difficult?
Yeah. So I think for people who are like solo traveling, that can be challenging, but there are, let's say, many different options nowadays, especially online options that you can, let's say, meet new people.
Yeah.
Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, couch surfing.
Yeah.
So you have variety of options that you can just, go to a meetup and talk to people.
Yeah.
And here, I think in Da Nang, people are really, let's say, relaxed and easygoing. That's from my observation.
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, I met Pablo through a meetup group. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you find Da Nang still affordable to live in?
Oh, yeah, it's really affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Because, some people complain that the prices are going up and so on.
Yeah.
Probably the most touristic area.
Yeah.
But if you, let's say, join to, let's say, Facebook group, and you will, I'm not sure, invest 1 day or 2 for searching an apartment, so then you can find some good offer, good deal.
Yeah. Cool. And the last question is, I think you touched on quite a bit of it, but advice would you give someone once you come to Da Nang to live like yourself?
Don't be afraid of changing the place and not to pack too much, because the biggest problem is for people when you travel with too much stuff. Before I used to travel with, first 2 suitcases. I end up traveling with 3 suitcases. Right now, I travel with backpack only.
Right.
So it's really convenient. For example, when I was changing the apartment, I just took motorbike, 1 backpack, and I was, free to go.
Yeah.
So this is, I recommend lifestyle like that. Of course, it's not for everyone, but it has its own benefits.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Thanks a lot for the interview today, and that was very helpful. And all the best with your life here in Da Nang.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. All right. So this is Jake. I know Jake through Da Nang United. So we actually play football together here in Da Nang.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake.
See?
Yeah, there we go.
Da Nang United.
United. All right, Jake, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're original from, and how long have you been here in Da Nang?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm originally from the UK, so I'm from England. Been in Da Nang now for around 3 months, I would say, in total. I was here last year for around 8 months in Da Nang, so I stayed here for quite a long time. I liked it a lot, so I decided to come back again. So I've been here ever since.
Oh.
In terms of what I'm doing in terms of work, so I work in remote sales.
Yeah.
So I'm working online at the moment, and just living my life in Da Nang.
Cool.
Beautiful place.
Sounds great. So my next question is, I was going to ask you how much do you earn, but if you can't answer that, I just want to ask you, can you tell us roughly how much you spend here in Da Nang?
Okay.
What's your budget like? Let's say weekly or monthly?
Okay. I can answer how much I earn.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of how much I earn on average, I would say around 15K USD, 15 to 20K USD.
Yeah.
Just because I'm in sales, so it's commission only, so it fluctuates, but on a good month around that ballpark.
Yeah.
And then in terms of my budget is around sort of 2K USD, I would say.
Yeah,
so I would say around 600 USD is spent on accommodation. But I know that you can get accommodation a lot cheaper. I know when I was here last year, I was spending around sort of 300, 400 USD for accommodation.
Right.
So yeah, and then I would say the rest just kind of goes on food. I mean, to be honest with you, 2K is quite a lot. You can definitely spend less than that. Right. I think it's quite hard to go over 2K.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's super affordable here. I think that's one of the biggest benefits of living here is you can live an incredibly nice life, but it's very, very affordable and you can keep your expenses low, which means for me is that I have a lot of money left over to invest. So I can put a lot of my money in investments. I can buy gifts for my girlfriend, or I can spend money on experiences and holidays. So I think it's a good thing to do where you keep your expenses low and then you can earn more and then save more for the future and stack and sort of save. Yeah.
Right, cool. I know Da Nang has a reputation for a place that's very affordable for expats and digital nomads, right?
Yeah.
So what was your initial expectation of Da Nang before you came here? And has that changed during the time?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think for me, I didn't come in with that much expectation, to be honest. I think I watched one YouTube video that said it was really beautiful, it was affordable, and I think it kind of ticked all the boxes. When I got here, everything that was said on the YouTube channel was kind of true, or the YouTube video.
Yeah.
So it kind of met my expectation, if not, oh, the lighting's gone off. If not more.
Yeah. Hang on, we're just gonna move here a little bit so we can get some lights. This is one thing in Vietnam, like anything can go wrong.
Technical difficulties happen on a regular basis.
Right.
I think for me, I think it went past my expectation. I think I realized like everything that was said on the YouTube channel was true, but I think it was even better. Like the fact that you can go to the beach is very close. The weather is good most of the time. If you don't come, it's super safe here as well. You don't really get into danger, you don't lose your belongings or they don't get stolen. So I think there are a lot of benefits to living here, and I think it met my expectation, but also went beyond it as well, I would say.
Right.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, last question for someone thinking of moving to Da Nang. What would your one piece of advice today?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say definitely, if you don't know already, learn how to ride a motorbike. Because I think it's super convenient to have a motorbike to drive around here.
Yeah.
And I think also get around a community. I think there are many benefits to living in Da Nang, but sometimes you can feel a bit isolated when you're living like the digital nomad life. And there are a lot of good communities here, like whether you like playing football, for example, or going to different run clubs. There's a lot of communities like that, and the expat space is getting bigger now. So I would just recommend getting around people who are like-minded and just being around a community. That would be my advice. And also just respect locals. I do see a lot of people come here drinking too much, being disrespectful to the local people. And I just think if you're in someone else's country, then be respectful to them. That would be my advice as well.
That's a very good piece of advice, guys. Also touch on that when you say that. I was gonna ask you, was it hard or easy for you to reach out to the community here when you first got to Da Nang?
Yeah, so in terms of locals or expats or?
Both.
I think you have to be intentional with it. So you have to join Facebook groups, you have to find WhatsApp groups, but ultimately you have to go out your comfort zone a little bit to turn up to these groups where you don't know these people and these are strangers. But once you're in those circles, that's when you meet more people and you find out about different events, you get your own circle, and then it kind of snowballs from there. So it can be hard if you're not intentional, but if you go out there and try find them, it's pretty easy to find. Like, there's a lot of Facebook groups that you can go on. There's like WhatsApp groups that you can get into as well. So yeah, I think be intentional with it.
Yeah, cool. Good. So good to hear from you, Jake. Thanks for answering my question today.
Thank you,
and all the best with your time here in Da Nang.
Thank you.
I'll see you around.
Thank you for the questions.
See you guys.
See you later, guys. Bye-bye. See you next time.
So you have heard from the digital nomads and the expats who came here for the lifestyle. But what about someone who's come here to start or build a business? In the next part of the video, we will sit down with an entrepreneur and a business owner who are doing just that.
So we came here for an opportunity where I was going to lead in marketing, bringing a brand to the market. And anything in food and beverage, like I just love doing. So
my family has an established business here in Vietnam, and that's what my grandmother's shop is called. It's called Chalo Babak, lady from the north. Babak means lady from the north. And so she's been doing that since 1968. 4 months ago, we brought that same operation here to Da Nang.